Hello, how do I identify entry and exit point without using technical indicator? I use one technical indicator, which is the chart. We have our Thinkorswim platform open and we have maximum daily chart. And I use the chart, candlestick chart, and I just manually trace up trend lines, passing by the valley of the mountain and up trend lines, passing by the upside wall of the mountain that the stock is claiming going upward. So when we take a look at our watch list, we are going to analyze three stocks from it. The first one is CSL. So when we look at CSL, we have this support line. I like to say support line passing by the valley of the mountain because the chart swinging around creates mountain and valley. So we have this support line passing by the valley of the mountain, and that is our entry point. We choose to buy some share along this valley line. We are comfortable paying the price along this valley line. So today is December 8, 2025. The market has not opened yet, and the last time the market closed was on Friday and it closed on green. The price at the end of the day that day was higher than the price in the morning when the markets open. And on this chart we have the dates on the x-axis from the past to the present, and we have the price on the y-axis from $0 up. When you look at CSL, we have all-time high, that is our exit point, and we have the valley line, that is our entry point. So by comparing where the price is to those two extremes, you'll notice that the price is close to where we want to buy. It's close to the valley line that is close to the highest point. So therefore it's still time to buy. We put arrows on the chart to show where we purchase. Arrow facing up and arrow facing down shows where we sold. So we have an arrow here and just specify that we already purchased a right at the valley line, and that is one thing I'm doing going toward 2026. I don't want to wait to have higher lows around the valley line before I buy. When it pull back to the valley line that I'm comfortable buying it at, I like to get in the trade. And I tried that here. I purchased it will be probably around this one. There, and it has been going upward, so it's still around the valley line. Therefore, if you're interested in these stocks, you can give it a try. It's good to see if there is a line below it that there is a chance it might fall back to do that. Since we are not seeing any there, we can go to maximum monthly chart, and there is this one here, so there is a chance it might decide to go lower. If it does that, we might buy some more here as well. But until then, we bought it right at that valley line. And again, around that is still around that valley line. So you can pick a share if you are interested in it. But just keep in mind that there is another valley line that is right there, showing up there, that it might decide to go to, because this one is long, cross multiple years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is long enough that should be considered a valley line. But who knows, it could decide to come down here. We are just going to keep an eye on it and see. So the next one we are going to analyze is DECK. So DECK, Friday the price went up. It is green. Again, we have multiple lines traced. This one, for instance, is supporting the upside wall of the mountain, and this one is the value line we like to buy at. So it pulled back to it and we bought it. It started going up from there. Whether it's going to continue going up or it's going to wander around that area for a while, it is a possibility. But once it reached that value line and we caught it on time, in fact it has been there for a while and we just bought it. At this point we can activate this value line and extend it further. So far the price is higher than what we pay for it. We can go to maximum monthly chart to see if there is any other. I just feel like this is kind of low for it to come all the way down here, so therefore I'm holding that this could just be the value line for it. But do you see how sharp it can go up? So another one we are going to analyze is DOV. So we do our chart analysis to buy and sell stock, looking at analyzing the chart on a maximum daily, analyzing maximum daily chart. But we are going back and forth between maximum daily chart and maximum monthly chart to see the stock far from us, to see if there is a bigger picture we should take into consideration. So DOV touch base with this support line. That's where we want to buy, and went up, pull back a little bit and start going up from there. And I assume it is pretty much done touching the value line and it is on its way up. So therefore I didn't enter it around this area, but I enter it there. So we have an arrow there. Again, Friday the price went up, and buying it here is entirely my option here. As for the other two, they are still around the value line, that if you like either one of the two, you can buy a share of each. As for this one, is still close to the value line but is higher up. I purchased it right there and it seems to be going up from there. I like to this support line. I can trace it to, let me, I can just leave that one there or remove it. But yeah, I purchased it right there. Seems to be going up from there, but I don't know if it's going to come down again. I just like it touched base with it back in April, went up a little bit and came back a little bit lower here in October and start going up. So I think it's just ready to start going up and it's just wandering around. It tends to have quite a bit of jagged teeth, so it could just well be doing that on its way up. So I purchased a little bit higher up, but it was a personal choice because again, by looking at it, I noticed that it could well be done going down and it is on its way going up. So since I missed the entry here and here, I just decided to get in it there. And then I took into consideration that the last time it touched base with this value line, it took about a year and a half to be done going up. So therefore, the next time I might catch it again around the value line could be after a year or so. So therefore, I just prefer it to buy, even if I pay a higher price for it, and continue with it. So, and it could be on its journey, well into April 2026 or so, if we want to, take this is pretty much well more than a year time frame. This is 2024 and this is 2025, so we have 2023 here, and I just trying to look at the chart, trace my value lines, have all-time new high price in mind, and see, the last time it touched the value line, for how long it continued climbing upward, and before it was done to pull back, to make my decision to sell and to make my decision to buy. So that is how I use the chart and my value line and all-time new high to make my buying and selling decision, and it's based on non-option on swing trading strategy, and I'm swing trading upward stocks or growth stocks, and more precisely growth large cap stocks. Thank you so much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for your time. Thank you for all your comments, and thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel and ninasoap.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. Just start small and grow your account from there. And for more of our swing trading strategy, will you please check the playlist in the description for this video. We organize a small group online workshop where you can practice analyzing stocks the way I just stated, to see if there is a stock that is well positioned for you to buy some share. And if you're interested, will you please check the links in the description of this video, or visit our online store liberdownload.com for it and reserve a spot. The next one is next Saturday. Thank you for your time. And if you want to see if we I don't know if I recorded any one of those stocks that we just analyzed already. Yeah, I recorded them. So CSL, I believe we analyzed CSL, right? Let's see here. I think there are some that I purchased and I have not recorded yet. So you can see that I purchased 3 shares of CSL in November, and I have not sold it yet. So if I have not sold it yet for 306, and you can rewind it to see when we analyze that what the price was. Now DECK, let's see DECK. Okay, we purchased it on the 17th as well for $81. We got 15 shares and I have not sold it yet, and I think DOV is the next one, right? So again, the same day we purchased it, have not sold it yet, and we purchased it for $182 and we purchased 6 shares. So if you are starting out, you can just buy 1 share of those and just stretch your capital that way, and that way you can have money to have the chance to buy other stocks while you are saving more to add it to your brokerage account. Thank you for your time.